Hello, everyone. I am standing here with this evening's recipient of Outstanding Director, Ms. DeLisa M. White. Congratulations, DeLisa.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
How do you feel?
Shocked and stunned and overwhelmed and really moved.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's well-deserved. And I know when something overwhelms you sometimes, we can forget things. So is there some, did you get all your thanks out there?
I forgot one very, very, very critical person in this process, and that was our lighting designer, Dwayne Pagano, who worked under incredible constraints to create an otherworldliness for this play that was magical for, I think, maybe like 2 pennies. And he's a former winner here at the IT Awards, and he was so instrumental in making the vision of this play happen the way that Vinny wanted and the way that I wanted, and he pushed me back when I was wrong. And
You got a lighting designer to push back on?
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, and he was right, and the show was better for it, and I'm really grateful to him. So
Well, okay, so props go out to him again. His name?
Dwayne Pagano.
Dwayne. Okay, so props out to Dwayne, but it takes a strong director, a strong person to admit that they were right.
Oh, you have to do that. You have to be honest and you have to tell the truth, especially with actors, because they know when you lie. So that if you
That's our craft.
Well, yeah. So if you are not truthful with them and they can't trust you, then they can't do their best work. So I learned a long time ago that you have to learn to be honest, and one of the benefits of being surrounded by smart, talented people, if you can make it happen, is that they make you better and they make the show better. And I think the greatest thing about our community is, you know, we're not here for money and fame or these wonderful things. We're here because we love this work and because we believe that the telling of stories is important. And so anything that serves the telling of that story and the betterment of our understanding of each other is a win for everyone.
I couldn't have asked the question better. I was going to ask you about how you work as a director, but you just answered that. But, you know, the one thing we didn't mention, though, is the show. The show itself is called
Lights Narrow.
And that's through Teatro Oscuro, right?
Yes.
Okay, and real quick, Lights Narrow, what was it about, real quick?
It is about redemption and salvation and everything that you believe is impossible to overcome, but is the very essence of the meaning of your life. It's a really big piece about really big questions, done in a way that is accessible and unbelievably resonant without being preachy, even in the slightest.
And that actually sounds like a theme of Off-Off-Broadway, too, right? So says Shay.
Here, really quick, 'cause I wanna-
Photo bombshell.
Yeah, I have to tell you one quick little thing about DeLisa. She helmed 3 shows that were nominated this year for outstanding productions.
Oh, so you were gonna get something no matter what.
She is absolutely an outstanding director.
You directed 3 different shows?
Actually directed 4 shows this year. But,
Four.
But
4,
3
Shay.
of them got nominations here tonight. So from Best Short Script, Mark Lowenstern's One is the Road, which I was so proud to do with Tom Burdick at the Workshop Theater Company, and An Appeal to the Woman in the House.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Which Heather just won
We
for.
just spoke with Heather.
And which my mascara is probably running because I was crying so hard. She so deserves that, and you know, has for a long time. So I was very privileged to do that piece, which was enormous and huge, and a massive cast, and an amazing set, and amazing lights, and a huge crew, and fight choreography, and all of that. It was a very special experience. And then there's this, Lights Narrow, which was a lighting designer, me with QLab, and 4 cubes, 2 actors, and 1 writer.
Well, I love that you're giving props to everyone, and they do deserve it, but it can't be done without a really strong director. So, and this, all of this goes to prove it. So congratulations to Lisa.